So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 co-parenting styles. Find out which one you are using and learn if it's the right one for your kids. Parenting expert Janell Bitton explains.
I talk about the 4 main parenting styles, where you have in one corner, you have highly responsive parenting and high demands. And in the other corner, you have low demand, low responsiveness parenting. So on the one end of the spectrum, you have uninvolved. So those are parents that aren't responding to their kids' emotional needs very much. It can almost be kind of neglectful. There's no rules, there's no expectations, there's no demands on the kids, and they kind of just do their own thing. But they're also not getting their needs met. Emotionally, they're not, even physically, they're not always getting their needs met. And then you have permissive parenting, which is high responsiveness, but low demands. So that's where you're very, very in tune with your kids and their needs, and you're very doting, but you also don't have expectations for your kids. And this is where parents tend to do for their kids what they can do for themselves. They don't really have any expectations. They don't let them suffer natural consequences, baby and enable their kids. They don't want them to feel pain. And it's a very loving type of parenting style, but it's not balanced. And it's not being balanced with teaching the skills that they need as they get older. Authoritarian, which is considered traditional parenting, and that has high demand. So that's in the high demand quadrant, where we have high expectations for our kids. But it's not very flexible and it's not very warm. It's that do as I say type of parenting. We don't listen to our kids, what they have to say about things, how they feel. It's just do as I say, that's the expectation. So the responsiveness is very, very low. And the type of parenting I do is in that last quadrant. And that is where we have high responsiveness and high demands. So we are loving, we are nurturing, we are paying attention to our kids, but we also have demands and expectations. But the difference between authoritative positive parenting and traditional authoritarian parenting is that we meet those expectations a different way. So instead of just making demands and following through with like punitive punishments and bribes and threats to control our kid and make them do something, we recognize that they may be lagging skills. They may have unmet needs. And the reason they can't meet this expectation, maybe they are hitting, they can't control themselves, is because they need to learn frustration tolerance or they need to learn problem solving skills. So we have those expectations, but we recognize our kids might not be able to recognize it, and we don't demand they just comply. We help them get to the root of the problem and figure out how to help them.
Feeling overwhelmed by divorce? Doesn't have to be that way. Come and join us at Divorce Club and get your hands on unique, valuable resources, from legal templates that normally cost thousands to therapeutic exercises that deliver powerful personal growth. We've got you covered. But that's not the best bit. Our lineup of acclaimed speakers, which includes experts like Joanna Tosh, Nicholas Harris, Tanya Mann-Rennick, Vanessa Lee Toole, Janell Bitton, and Farhana Shahzadi, to name just a few, provide unparalleled insights across your entire divorce journey. Their decades of experience, knowledge, and direction will enable you to achieve the very best possible outcome. And without the normal confusion, without making big mistakes that you cannot correct later, and without the usual stress that others, let's be honest, often experience when going through divorce. So come and join us at divorceclub.com today. See you there.
And it also depends on the kids, because sometimes I think authoritative positive parenting, it can look more permissive or it can look more hands-off, because if your kids are neurotypical and they have those built-in skills, you just have to kind of say something once and boom, they do it, and you can be hands-off. They have the skills, they're meeting expectations. But sometimes in authoritative or positive parenting, it may look a little helicoptery because the kids really need more hand-holding. They really struggle in regulating their emotions. The parents are side by side with them, helping them co-regulate and calm themselves. So it might look like they're very hands-on, but their goal is teaching these skills. They just need to do it in baby steps. So I wanted to create my own definition because there's so much confusion out there about what positive parenting is. I have those expectations and I let natural consequences play out. I mean, it's really important, but the difference is, instead of coming at our kids when they make a mistake, or when they misbehave, we don't come and punish them and make their lives miserable and make them pay for every mistake they make. We come and we're like, okay, hey, this is an opportunity to teach you a skill.
So which co-parenting style are you using, and do you think that's the right style for your kids? Do let me know in the comments. If you want to get access to this full event and many others like it, both pre-recorded and live events, come and join us at divorceclub.com, or you can watch another extract from another one of our events up here. See you soon. Still waiting. Still waiting. Not clicked on the video yet.